Welcome everyone to my channel. I hope you guys are doing great out there. This is the 8/8 Lions Gate reading. Welcome, welcome. Okay, let's get in here. The portal has opened on July 28th and will close August 12th. Of course, peaking August 8th. Right, so let's get in here. Remember, guys, this will be it is time stamped. You can find all the timestamps in the description area. Okay, the closing part of the video will also be in the timestamp for you. Okay, let's get in here and see what's going on. And if you guys are cusps, be sure to check out your sun, rising, moon, or the sign that is intertwining within your own. We have a bath coal coming out. 8, manifestation. Look at that. That's awesome. So that 8 is talking about time to manifest your dreams, your desires, your prayers. It is time, guys, to, build those vision boards, do your scripting, say those prayers, right, in high details. That way the universe can hear it, you know it, you can visualize it, get motivated, get moving. This oracle encourages you to practice your power of discernment. Filter ego from heart. If a point of view lowers your vibration, make you feel negatively about yourself or another, or even those manifestations that I said go wild with. No, that's not the time. The time says no. Consider what you might be able to learn from a different viewpoint, right? Don't settle for nothing less. She's saying go wild. Get it from a different perspective. How do I know? How do I know I can't have it? Right? Love that. She says, nah, it's time. Get out there. Be your authentic self. Go for your dreams. Go for what matters to you. Okay, make sure that you are doing it from the heart. 528 hertz, Mandela of the heart. Make sure that everything you're doing comes from your heart space. Make sure that you are giving it all you've got. And I mean everything you've got. You want to use that passion. You want to make sure that you're doing what you want to do. What are your dreams? What are your goals? Take it from a place that you really love. If it isn't something you truly don't love, then there's no reason to really go after it anyways, right? Okay, everything. This is, you guys don't realize that the 8/8 portal is much, 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 much bigger than you realize, and it's fast, 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 fast moving. It's very, 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 very powerful. Everything is amplified. It's lightning fast. It's not like the new moon, right, where it's like, okay, I do it today, and maybe I'll get it in 3 to 6 months. No, 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 no. This is lightning fast. If you want what you want and it's good for you and it's right where you need to be, it will give it to you. That's why I always say do a bunch at a time. This isn't one that just focus on one little thing. No, no, no. You want to get in there and really make and script what it is you truly want. Script out your whole fucking life, right? I want this love. I want this kind of money. That's why I think vision boards. Let's get in here and see what's going on with these moons. You're very close to achieving your goal. Yes. And you are. Because think about it. All year long, you've been planting seeds to do something. Then you're going to say, well, I'm not sure which goal it is because I've been asking for a lot of things. Well, you'll know. You'll know when that time comes in. And a lot of you already know what it is. You probably already feel it in the air. It says your hard work is paying off. Wow. It's time to take action. Yes, make sure that you're taking action on your manifestations. Like I said, if it's something that you know, there's not really anything I can really do. Well, your action is going to be your visualization, your scripting, your vision boards, your praying, your mantras, your stuff. Okay, so, and look, it's going right underneath the full moon and Cap. Okay, so if we do it this way, you see it? Oh God, I hope you guys see this. This is, you're so close to achieving your goal. keep taking action, right? This one says, your hard work is paying off. This is the new moon in Capricorn, but that was the full moon in Capricorn. We're not going to worry about that because as soon as I seen it, it reminded me of the full moon in Capricorn. It doesn't matter. This is the new moon in Leo, but they're sitting on top of each other. Confidence is the key to success. So it's saying that ever since that full moon in Capricorn came, right, to that new moon in Leo, everything's been building itself. Everything's been building itself around this. As the karmic cycle is going out, the new era is coming in so that you get your rewards. And there's the full moon in Capricorn. You have to, you can't, okay, all right. The full moon to Capricorn to the new moon in Gemini. That's what we were just talking about. Okay, so we have the new moon in Gemini. So, to the full moon in Capricorn. Okay. So expect what? Spirit says, right? Just keep going, guys. Keep going. You know where it's going over here. Expect a powerful change. The powerful change is on its way. Ever since this has all been taking place, from June all the way through, and literally from that full moon in Capricorn, the end of the tough cycle approaches, right? It's just clarifying. I swear that's all that's doing is clarifying. You expect that powerful change. Expect those rewards to come in. Manifestation card, please. Take time out. Yes. 55 to 54. 5 plus 4 is the end. To 55 that's 10. That's the beginning. From the end to the beginning. These are so synchronized. And that's an 8 for manifestation. What's this number, guys? 17, 8 again. You can't make this. This is crazy. I don't think I've seen anything like this on the Lion's Gate before. So 1 plus 7 equals 8. This is the 8. This is the ending to the beginning. It doesn't even matter which way it's going. I mean, they pretty much came out together. So this says, take action now. This is a clear and unequivocal message that action is on your part is needed now. Manifestation is not simply a process of visioning in and dreaming about your desires. When an opportunity is offered to you, you must also take the action. Pay attention to the signs and move forward fearlessly. And I love the fearlessly because we're in the what? We're in the Lion's Gate. We're in that Leo season. Leo says we take action. We get crazy. We have self-confidence. We keep ourselves, just going fearlessly with strength. And there is an impulsion that's also there, but the impulsion is beautiful because it's that fire impulsion that keeps pushing you into the right direction. And those of you who are fire signs, right, we have Aries here as well. Take the time for action. You guys are fire, you're already going to feel that. Take time out. Give yourself permission to stop. Sometimes we just need to know to slow down and rest up. And yet so often we keep on pushing and pushing, even though we are clear signs that we should stop. Taking time out now will allow you to replenish your energy and return, revitalized and with an abundance of focused energy. So it's saying, even though you're taking a lot of action, remember, impulsive action also can drain us. So Spirit says, do not allow it to drain you. Use it for the strength. Use it for what you need to take the action. But if you start feeling worn down from the situation, it's okay to take that time out. It's needed. Right? So you go, but make sure you're giving yourself time to re-energize, to energize your battery. Right? You don't want to continue to keep going to where you just end up like, ugh. Right? Taking on leadership roles. Right now is the time to take on your leadership roles. Leo is the leader, the lion. So you want to, you're kind of embodying that Leo energy. Allow yourself to, even if you don't have Leo in your chart. It's okay. Embody that fire as much as you can. That's just your self-confidence. Like I said, the self-confidence, the willpower, the strength. We all lead by example, our words and actions presenting a role model to everyone that we come into contact with. This card asks you to take an ownership of your personal leadership qualities and to align your thoughts, words, and actions with everything that you wish to see in the world. So it's saying, if this is what you're manifesting and this is what you want, if this, it's also a great time for spiritual growth. It's also a great time for transforming overall awareness, because it's going to enhance all of that anyways. It's going to enhance a lot of your intuition. It's going to heighten your spiritual energy. Trust in the universe. This is not a time to say these manifestations will not come in, or I have to do this, that, or the other. This is not a time of restrictions. This is a time to be fantasizing in its own way. And I always tell you guys, right? If you've been here in my channel, I've told you before, we don't want to believe in rainbow farting unicorns, okay? Because if it's too fantastical, it probably won't come true. But every year since I've been here, I tell you during this Lionsgate, now is the time. Now is the time, right? Still don't believe in rainbow farting unicorns, guys, okay? Unicorns don't exist, okay? Unless you're looking for the rhinoceros. You might end up with a rhinoceros, right? But no, seriously, I mean, make sure that it's still practical. It's just those opportunities, thank you, that you feel like they'll never, okay, so like for instance, they'll never give me a promotion. They always give Sally the promotion and Will gets a promotion, but they never give me a promotion. Okay, well, now is not the time to say they never give you a promotion. Now is the time to say, the boss is not going to overlook me this time. They're going to see that I put in my hard work. They're going to see how awesome I am. I'm going to get that promotion because I deserve it. I work hard and I did A, B, and C. But release the past. And releasing the past means releasing the past fears of hindering yourself away from what you are capable of doing. And that's okay. But it doesn't mean I'll give up. And I always say, if you don't get it now, it doesn't mean it's not good for you. It just means maybe it's not good for you now. But who knows? That's why I say make a vision board of a bunch of shit, because you'd be surprised what really comes in. Okay, so let's get in here. Going straight from Aries to Pisces. These will be time-stamped. Like I said, find them in the description area. Aries. Best messages for Aries, please, at this time. Aries, it says, live in the question. Right now is time for your curiosity. Open your mind and live into it. Anything that you're curious about, it is now time. Your creativity is going to be booming, okay? You're going to have a lot of inspired new ideas coming towards you. This card is actually asking you to let your creativity flow. Ask the questions that you need answered. Oh my gosh, Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, it's time to manifest. It does show that you do have a manifestation that is coming into light. It could be a new career or a financial opportunity for you. Keep manifesting your dreams. Okay, but it also says it's a time to really dream big on your ideas and bring those into reality. Okay. Beautiful. Okay. Authenticity. Hold your head up high, walk tall, and be your authentic self. This card asks you to shed the masks that you believed you were required to wear. Walk to the beat of your own drum and do not be afraid to shine. In doing so, give others permission to do the same. Wow. And one moon card, please, for the beautiful Aries. Ooh, hold your vision. Hold your vision. It's coming in. You have a manifestation that's coming in strong. Hold that vision. Don't give up. Very beautiful. Okay. Taurus. For the beautiful Taurus. Guardian Stone, Taurus. You're having an awakening. There is progress in your initiation. Wow. So this card's really talking about focusing on your stability. Okay. So you're going to be very clear-minded. Your intuition is going to be very strong at this time. And you're being divinely protected at this moment. As you can see, your ancestors and angels and stuff at the top. I don't know if you can see those, but there's your ancestors and stuff watching you as they're guiding you towards. It kind of reminds me of the, what is that, guys? The Divinity Stone, is that what it's called? It reminds me of that from Marvel, where you're learning the truths about things. You're having a download. There's a download of information that's coming toward you that's going, Infinity Stone, I'm sorry, that's what it is, Infinity. But it does feel more like Divinity because you're having a divine download. It's definitely a divine, but yeah, the Infinity Stone, that's what it is. There's going to be a lot of time management and adaptability. There's going to be balancing a lot of decisions at this time. As you're getting this download, it's going to be amplifying decisions that need to be made. Oh my gosh, this is crazy. Love, bringing love into balance. You know what I'm getting off this really is like you're going to be spending a lot of love moments with loved ones as well. You're also surrounded by loved ones, but it also feels like it's time to manifest from your heart space. Oh, that reminds me. Okay, the mandala of the heart. If you're going to manifest love, make sure that you are, or anything you're manifesting, make sure that you're doing it from the heart space itself, and the divine is really watching you as it's downloading all these things. Make sure that you're going after what's truly passionate for you. What is that, though? Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. And it really wants you to kind of weigh the pros and cons of what it is you truly want at this time. As everything is amplified, you have ancestors pushing you, Taurus, towards something that you want. It does feel like new love. It could be money. It could be anything. It feels like whatever your heart's desiring is. Allow yourself to receive. Oh my gosh. Yeah. This is one. You're on a new journey. One of the greatest blocks in our ability to manifest our greatest desires is an inability to allow ourselves to receive. Yeah, weighing it back and forth. This card asks you to take some time to identify any inner beliefs, perceptions, and attitudes that stop you from receiving, and one by one remove these restrictions. Yeah, no restrictions allowed. Go ahead and move these out of the way. Clarify and allow yourself to receive. And overall for Taurus, this is beautiful. Bring love into the situation. As I said, it's going to be from your passionate new moon in Aquarius, and we're getting ready for the full moon in Aquarius. So you may actually have this new love coming in, or whatever you're passionate about, in the full moon in Aquarius. The full moon in Aquarius, yeah, that's like what, guys? The 11th, 8th, 8th, 9th, because it's going to be the day after. Isn't it the day after? The Lion's Gate. Anyways, you can look that up and see when that is. I think it's the 9th, though. I think it's the day right after. But yeah, it's saying you need to get this going. Whatever you're looking for, it's coming in right after the... It's right around that full moon in Aquarius. I'm going to just leave it there. And you have transformation at the bottom. Okay. Keep going. Gemini. For Gemini, lay it in the altar, hand it over, soften, surrender, and forgive. Surrender to the divine to get what it is you need. This This is going to enhance your creativity as well, but it's also going to bring in what it is you truly need as you are surrendering, bringing in beautiful communication to the universe. This can also build better bonds with you and your higher self and the universe itself. Yep, getting rid of any kind of past resentments, desire. It's going to have a desire to reconcile, making amends, and desire for forgive. But it says forgive right here, and this is a card of reconciliation, forgiveness, from yourself, from your past, from whatever. And this is also a card of forgiving. So it says whatever you need to forgive. It's kind of like blessing your past. You can bless your past to be able to move into your future. Saying, you know what, it's okay. I can bless all of that. I can make amends with all that crap and all of that. You don't even have to do it. It's just like, you know what, I forgive them. Let it go. You don't have to tell them that either. You just do it and let it go. And that will release a lot of tension. And that hands it over to the universe for as that kind of surrender. And why, so that way you can, start on a new, fresh step for yourself. Forming new special bonds where you don't feel like there's any strings attached. It's just like the closure. You could even, if you feel like you're attached to somebody, you can even, just do a, cord cutting ceremony within yourself just by forgiveness. Internal dialogue. We all have an internal dialogue within our mind, a constant stream of inner conversation. It is your dialogue kind, supportive, and affirming, or is it critical and judgmental of both yourself and others? This card asks you to listen to your inner words and, if necessary, take steps to consciously change your language. Yeah. 7 + 2 = 9. That's the release. And this is going to bring in new special bonds for you so that you can manifest. And you also want to manifest from your heart and soul for the things to come towards you, right, within your own internal dialogue. Clarify the situation, please. Meditate and contemplate. Yep. Speak from the heart, speak from the truth, let it go. And you'd be surprised what's going to come in. Cancer. The Calilech. Elder, teacher, wise one, experience. Cancer, this is going to bring in an emotional awareness and insight of what's going on within your life and around you. Yeah, this is going to bring in some self-discipline where you felt like you were in lack of direction or lack of control. You're going to actually see that you're on the right path. Just keep moving. And if you do feel like you're on the wrong path and you come to this conclusion, this gives you the time to turn things around with care, with love, and put yourself on the right path. It's almost like rearranging everything around you. So if you feel like something is not wrong, or if you feel like something is wrong and it's not reaching the goal that you want, you have this time right now to turn your boat around and kind of reassess everything. So that way you can bring in financial gains, love, however it is. Forgiveness of others. You have 7 to the 7. 7 and 6 + 1 = 7. Forgiveness does not mean that something bad that has happened to us was okay. Forgiveness means that we choose to move beyond the experience and to release any ongoing need for retribution. In doing so, we no longer need to keep the memory of what happens alive within us. This choice reinstates our entitlement to be in charge of our own lives. So we don't have to relive that scenario over and over and over again. We can let it go and release it. Yeah. Okay. And that will help you move in the right direction. Because because it says you are good enough. Oh man, that's powerful. That's very powerful. Yep. Okay. Okay, going to Leo. Alignment. Beautiful Leo. Alignment, it's coming together in precision. This is going to amplify your self-confidence in so many ways. When you're in alignment like this and you're aligned with the universe and you're ready for this gate, as it says, because you are Leo, because you are the lion, this is your time to shine, of course, right? Because it's going to shine down on you in a certain different way from everybody else. In fact, most of the fixed signs are going to feel that alignment a little bit amplified, different from everybody else. It's just the way the world works. There's nothing you can do about that. It's also because of the way the planets are at this time. But this is going to amplify your self-confidence, personal transformations. Okay, it's going to be your time to shine right now. So focus on your self-care, okay, as you're really moving through this new almost dimension, this new era. Okay. Yeah, you might feel a little bit of an imbalance even though you are aligned. And I know that sounds a little weird and it seems a little contradictory, but it's not. It's because you're shifting. You're going to feel that shift. You're going to feel that pull. And that's because you're going to align yourself within that Sirius, within that, right, within that alignment of each planet aligning itself. So the only reason that it's saying, like I said, is it feels like it's an imbalance is because you are shifting. You might even feel like for some of you who are really tapped in, you might feel like I'm kind of like dimensionally shifting. I get ready to go to sleep and I can feel my body pull either down into the bed or just shift back and forth. It's very common actually when you're very sensitive to energies. You have justice and fairness and truth over here within this quality. Yes, see, and then you have balance again, trying to balance this out. And it's all about balance. This is beautiful. This is all about that balance and keeping the balance within yourself over here, Leo, so that way you can really transmute those energies into your manifestations. And for that self-care, healing, personal transformations. Okay. Just watch your balance. I wanted to give you two because, well, it is your sign. Where do we go? We go here. Because you're going to feel it. Like, really feel it. Like I said, fixed signs will feel it more. No, it's no joke. You have reached a turning point in your life, Leo. Do not be afraid of taking the wrong path. When you recognize the learning to be found at every step and in every moment of your journey, you will realize that there is no wrong way. Only the infinite gain of your personal growth and evolution. Because why? Because even if you're taking the wrong path, your body's going to end up shifting. And that could be another reason why you shift. Right? And 6 plus 4 equals 10. So that's going back to 1. You're going back to the beginning. Yeah. And that's because you also have the bigger picture at the bottom of the deck, which is sometimes, particularly during times of accelerated growth, we feel confused and overwhelmed, unable to see the woods for the trees. This card asks you to stand back and see the bigger picture. Everything is happening just as it should, and you will soon regain that clarity and that balance. Yeah, just beautiful. And it's kind of crazy because we're looking at that Sirius, and Sirius is going to be the brightest thing in the sky for the next few nights. It's literally, Sirius is considered the night sun. So the night's, right? That's the sun of the nighttime. And that's totally reminds me of that. Yeah, take out time to breathe. Okay? Take time to breathe out. Just relax. But remember, it's working for you, not against you. Okay? Nothing is working against you. Everything right now is working for you. It just sometimes we feel a little unbalanced. Okay? And manifest, 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 my Leos. Manifest with your heart's content. Virgo. Energy rising, vitality, confidence, power. Yes, go Virgo. You are getting a shift in your energy rising. This is going to bring in introspective self-improvement. This is going to bring in some power moves. Your confidence, you're going to feel like nothing can bring me down. And take that energy and run with it. And, you know, don't deny it. Just take it, run with it, grab it. It's yours, right? Because you do have abundance, you do have manifestation on its way. You might even have 2 career choices, 2 financial opportunities. Something's going to get into your mind where it's saying, okay, I have that, but I have to be decisive, because this is also a card of decisiveness. The decisiveness is coming in actually with the 2 of Swords, right, with the Ace of Pentacles. So it's saying, yes, there's going to be something that leads you there, but you're going to have to choose wisely on what it is you truly want. Going to have some different opportunities going on over here with your finances. Could be love, okay? But the majority of it looks like finances. Synchronicities. Watch your signs and synchronicities. Okay? You are tuning into the universal energy of great collective consciousness, and these synchronicities are arriving in your world to guide you. So listen. Listen. Could be in the signs and synchronicities of butterflies, bees, numbers. I've seen that happen before. A personal issue reaches the resolution. So you're definitely going to find that your personal issue is reaching its resolution. So you will definitely find the answer that you're looking for at this time. Okay, this will also help because it's a Cancer card if you're having any problems with, you know, family, anything like that. Also, this is a time, you know, just for self-healing. This could reboost your healing of family issues, communications with friends, close people, or just within yourself. Okay, I do like that. Okay. At work, however, it feels more maybe family or somebody you might think of as family. Okay, so, okay, on to the next. To Libra. That's message for Libra. The cycle breaker. You're ending a huge karmic cycle over here, Libra. You'll get through it. The cycle is ending. Well, we talked about that over there. Closing down one cycle to get into the new cycle. It's your time. Look at that. The bottom of the deck for you, Libra, is the road is clear. You know what to do now. You can now walk. I'm going to take both of these for you because this is a new beginning. This is exactly saying what we were talking about in the very beginning. As that karmic cycle's going out, that new era is pushing itself through. This is telling me exactly what you're doing over here. It's saying that you are definitely doing that, right? Which is crazy. I've seen that happening for Taurus as well. So kind of interesting in the Astrodice reading. So that's very interesting. It feels like the same thing. So if you guys have Taurus in your chart, you could be doing the same exact thing. The cycle breaker, you'll get through it. Cycle ending. The road is clear. You know what to do. Walk it your way. That's done. That's closed. Here comes the new. I'm going to put them like this too, because that's exactly what they're doing. They're interceding each other's like this. Goodbye. Hello. Goodbye. Get the heck out of here, right? I've learned that. Hey, that's saying you learned that karmic cycle. You learned what you needed to learn, and now it's done and over with. Oh, yes. And, oh my God, I'm taking them all for you because the new world is, I'm sorry, you guys are going to have the biggest reading here. I thought Leo did, but oh my gosh, no, I'm taking this. You guys deserve this too, because let me just tell you, it's been shit. Oh my God, I love this for you. You have the Knight of Cups to the Temperance to the Ace of Cups to the World. And, you know, Libra, my beautiful Libra, you guys, this is going to, number one, it's going to energize you for your social life, which is great for you. Your communication is beautiful, what you need. Okay, your partnerships, Beautiful. You have a going after your passionate dreams, following your dreams. Follow your dreams. Give yourself what it is you need. It is time to give yourself your dreams. Engage in your dreams that help you. Self-love. Not everybody else. Stop giving to those that do not give it back to you. Now it's about you. Engage in your dreams. Go after your dreams. Manifest for yourself that love. I see a knight in shining armor. I see you guys with new love coming in. I think you're being rewarded. Those of you who are looking for love, you're being rewarded with a beautiful new love. Because this is the end. This is the completion. The ending to the new beginning of a beautiful new love. There's a lot of self-love. You've gone through it. You've been patient. You've been, doing everything you're supposed to do with the temperance. It still says be patient until that change completely happens. 4 + 1 = 5, but it's on its way. And I'm going to tell you right now, this is fast. This is going to be a fast move because this is saying, yeah, this is where I need to be. That's just gorgeous. You've been patient long enough. Yep. You have been so patient, waiting for this, healing through this, doing everything that you wanted for this. Whatever this passion is, whether it's new love, a job, whatever it is, healing. It's okay to be okay. When we feel low and have challenging emotions, we often then feel bad about feeling bad. This effectively doubles, the emotional load. This card asks you to understand your difficult feelings as guidance, not a hindrance, highlighting that something needs to change and that you are entitled to seek support in this. It's okay if you're not feeling good every day. It doesn't hinder anything is what it's saying. It's not going to hinder your manifestations because look at what you have coming up next. Oh, my ear is ringing. Miracles coming in. 33. You have a miracle on its way. What's this card that fell out with it? The bigger picture. See the bigger picture. Okay, you have a miracle on its way. That's it. I have nothing. This card asks you to see the miracles that surround you right now and in every situation. Yep, your desires are being met. No time to look back. You're ready. Yeah, there it is. Transformation. You've done your transformation. Oh, I thought that had a butterfly on it too. Okay. Scorpio. Returning. Spiral, journey, growth, renewal, and healed. This is highlighting not only your perspectives of where you're returning to, you are healing from these situations. You're returning back into your personal power and healing from the situation. Go Scorpio. Love it. You're going to get a lot of downloads too, spiritual downloads during this time. So watch your intuition, watch your dreams, watch your psychic powers. If you have any kind of psychic abilities, watch your discernment just on everyday things, signs and synchronicities. You're moving in the right direction. You're getting ready for a huge leap over here of movement, progress, and action, taking control of the direction that you want to be in, okay? Make sure that you keep your courage and willpower. You're going to find that you're going to have this ultimate strength come out of nowhere. It might only be for a couple of days. It doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be the whole damn time. It could just be for a couple of days, right? But that's enough to keep you moving in the direction that you want, keeping you embarking on, right, your ambitious goals, and keeping you, see what I'm saying? Keeping you rising up to the top. Yeah. Really manifesting what it is you truly want and going after your goals. Manifestation card for the beautiful Scorpio. Walk your talk. Become what you believe. Are your thoughts, words, and actions in alignment with your core inner values? This card asks you to walk your talk, be your own personal hero, and step into your very best version of yourself, radiating your authenticity into the world. You are authentic. Let the world shine. Let the world see the real you. 6 + 3 = 9. This is the end of all the nonsense. Let's begin a new journey. of something beautiful and be inspired to do so. You're really going to find that you're in alignment with what it is you truly want, especially when you start really thinking about it. Yeah, because adjustments may be required, and that's beautiful. Good. Do the adjustments. Do the adjustments, because if you need some kind of adjustments, that's great. That just pushes you and uplifts you even more, right? That's just going to really give you that time to really manifest your successes. Absolutely go. Going. Sagittarius. Best message for the beautiful Sagittarius. Releasing the past, emerging, transforming energies, transmuted. Good, good, good. Transmute those energies into something positive. This will inspire you to be adventurous and expand in what it is you need to expand in. That'll also uplift your positive vibes. Yeah, really going to feel that. Yeah, letting go of the past and moving on. Say goodbye to yesterday and say hello to today. Leaving behind, changing. I don't need to be there. I don't want to be there. Who are you? I don't want to be there. You don't serve me. Gotta go. Standing in my own personal power. Watching the magic happen around you. Absolutely. Yep, as you are persevering. Time to persevere. Keep moving. Your hard work and continued effort and dedication will come to fruition. You are asked to persevere and trust within the universe. Trust within your own manifestations. You wouldn't want to wish upon a star and not believe it's not going to come true, because what a waste of breath. That's what I always say. Why would you wish for something and then downplay it? Well, that just wasted my time, energy, strength. Your dreams need a practical plan. Yep, make sure that you bring them into practicality. I just feel like the only reason it's saying that, guys, is because I feel like you are not, okay, how is this going to be? Because I don't see it that way. Your dreams need a practical plan. I feel like you need to take more action on the situation. For some of you. Yeah, because this one says a time to give rather than take. So this is saying, I want you to get out there. I want you to uplift yourself. Allow the magic to happen around you. But you're going to have to take more initiative and persevere through the situation. Release. Oh, because you're releasing the past. And these are two cards of releasing. Moving on from the past, that way that you can bring in that dream. Okay, that makes sense. I got that. Because your hard work is continued effort. Oh, okay, because it said step out of your comfort zone. Okay, got it. Step out of your comfort zone because your prosperity lies ahead. But they're two Taurian cards. So something that you're doing you're trying to stay in a comfort zone. Thank you, Spirit. You're trying to stay in a comfort zone. That's why it's not practical. That's why you have to leave the past behind. Got it. It's like, no, Sag. Okay. Okay, ready? Capricorn. The Sanctuary, harmony and balance, joy and contentment. You got two cards coming out here. Not forgotten. Messages from Spirit. You are not forgotten. You have not broke your connection to the universe. Okay, this is a message for somebody. This is a double message. Somebody believes that they're not connected to the universe, that they're forgotten. The universe forgot me. They don't care about me. That is just not the truth. That's what your ego mind is making you believe. The only way that you can really unbreak the connection to the universe is if you do it yourself, because the universe never breaks away from you. It's you who pushes yourself away from the universe. So just remember, you're not forgotten. You just have to remember that you're there. You have to remember that you're there in their care, because we're all connected. You were never forgotten. Okay? So your spirits want you to understand you were never forgotten. You were never displaced or misplaced. You broke the connection, and stop listening. Somebody's going to hate when I say that. Well, it is. I can't lie. I mean, that's what it is. I can't say anything else. I could have dismissed it, but it said it was supposed to be there. Somebody feels left out, but you're not really left out. Connect yourself. Meditate. You're still there. Trust. Trust, and you'll start seeing. It's the negativity. It's the depression. It's the feeling lost that has you feeling that way. Yeah, the conflict, yeah, I'm just going to leave it there because it's the same thing I just said. I'm just going to leave that there. But you are self-protected. You are protected no matter what the situation is. Throughout the situation. I'm just going to leave it there because that's exactly what it says. It says focus on your own personal power and healing. You're going to start channeling in your strengths. Capricorn, okay? Giving yourself kind words, strength. Start to improve your relationships within the universe, within yourself, within people around you, whoever that's for. For others of you, the joy and commitment is coming through. You just need to balance out the situation. You're going to start feeling very strong. Same thing. You're going to start really feeling like you're channeling in new ideas, new creative endeavors. So whether you're, one or the other, take it how it is. Overall message for it is new beginnings. You're going through a new beginning over here. This card indicates that you are about to begin a new chapter of your life. Shed, release, and cleanse. That's for both of you, whether you're this side or that side. Okay, let go of any obstacles, inner or outer, that prevent you from engaging fully and moving forward. The time is right for a fresh start and a new beginning. The universe supports you in your growth. Let's see if we get 2 cards or if we're going to get 1. Oops, there it is. A fresh new start is coming. Okay, there it is, guys. Start manifesting through your heart's desire. Once you start shedding, cleansing, and really feeling that passion within you, then you'll be really manifesting from a place of harmony, balance, and joy. For those of you who already are on this side, just continue. Okay, and you're going to see big changes coming through. Okay, remember that there's no restrictions. Release any toxic energy from yourself and just bring in that courage, Aquarius. Moving on down the line. Almost done, Aquarius. Good luck on the horizon. Whoop, whoop. Let's go. Auspicious moments and wishes granted with blessings. Yes. Oh, my goodness. It looks like you have pulled the sword from the stone. Yes. And this is a big yes card. The biggest yes card of the whole deck. In fact, I think it is the only yes card of this deck. Besides the good luck card. So you do actually have something huge coming in for you, Aquarius. This is going to boost not only your social skills with the swords over here, right? But naturally, this is going to allow you to collaborate your efforts with others because of swords. We just love the swords. This is your passion. This is your destiny. It's also the star card in your own energy because this Stone of Destiny is the star card. And the good luck card is pretty much like the Wheel of Fortune. Blessings, auspicious moments, wishes granted. Okay, so I love this. This is this could be a very romantic time for you as well. I'm feeling that like whatever you're looking for, the universe gave you a yes. Say yes to the dress. Go Aquarius, go. It's an auspicious moment for everybody. But there's something that you're really doing. See, I think that what's very interesting is we have to understand it's an auspicious time for everyone, right? But I think that it really wants to bring it out to you because there's something that's been going on around you, which we've been watching for quite a while. So I think it just wants you to understand that, yes, Aquarius, is your time to shine now, okay? Wheel of Fortune. On top of the Wheel of Fortune. Yep. Go hog wild. Here it is. Yep. Life path. Progress. Foresight. Expansion. There it goes. You're ready to rock. Yep. I love it, though, that the moon is at the bottom of the deck, because it says this is so unforeseen. Like it's going to, you know, just come out of nowhere. Like you're not even going to expect when it's coming. Love that. Oh, just make sure that you're giving forgiveness to yourself. Okay. Listen to the learning and forgive yourself for not being perfect. Release any guilt today. Anything that you're holding on to, just allow yourself to get rid of that crap so that you can transform as you're watching everything, right? And empower yourself so that way you can really see everything come towards you. Okay, so just let go of that stuff, because right, it says when something goes wrong, even in the circumstances were out of your control, or we did the very best that we could possibly do, we can still carry guilt after that event. Let it go, because if anything, it just helped you grow. That's a part of growing. Okay, unfortunately, it's a part of growing, because if you didn't go through that, then you would never know. You would never know that piece, right? So the gift of guilt is to help us learn and to develop a conscious awareness of this. Not to carry as a ball and chain for the rest of our lives, but to listen to the learning and forgive yourself for not being perfect. Release any guilt today, because it was a part of the growing process. We all have it. Okay, so don't let that weigh you down. Okay, love it. And your moon card is hold the vision. Hold your vision. Here it comes. That's powerful. Okay, Pisces. The edge. Do something different, Pisces. You're on the edge of this miraculous event that's entering into your life of expansion. And not only that, your intuition is expanding like, hello. So enhancing your intuition, your spiritual awareness, right? Clarity, healing. Yeah, you're going to become aware of a lot of different things with those two cards. Take a chance. It's kind of like the leap of faith. Be different for just a minute and watch your, watch things start manifesting for you. Watch things start changing for you at this time. You can, yeah, there it is. Take action, manifest. Yeah. Yep. And the Fool, like I said, take that chance. Take a chance, take a chance. Wield the magic. Get that willpower. Go, go, go. Go strong. Yeah. You might be breaking some old habits or something as well. Okay. Doing something new, some kind of new routine. Breaking out of one way of doing something and breaking into a new way. I see that as well. Synchronicities. You're going to see a lot of signs of synchronicities. Okay, yeah, it says let go gracefully. And I do feel like there could be some kind of calling to do something different that you've never done before. And I also feel, like I said, there could be breaking away from smoking, some kind of habit, something. Or you could also be breaking into some kind of new routine as well, like going to the gym, doing something different. Okay, so I do love that. So this is definitely doing something to deepen your connection to yourself while manifesting from your heart space also. And having the awareness that everything is possible as you're letting go gracefully. So this is going to be a magical time for transformation, but not just for you, for everyone. Okay, so let's get an overall card, and then we'll get an overall card for the whole reading. After you, be bold and make the first move. Yeah, I kind of pretty much seen that. So, okay, now let's get a overall card for the entire reading. And the overall card is going to be a law and attraction card, since we are talking about a time of auspicious moments. So getting a couple of manifestation cards, please. Law and attraction. Ooh. My dream thoughts are not creative thoughts. This card says, whatever you are thinking and that which you are attracting is always a match. Also, what you are thinking and feeling in the dream state and what is manifesting in your life experience is always a match. Your dreams give you a glimpse into what you are creating, but you are not in the process of creating while you are dreaming, so you have to be visualizing. Okay? So that means that just because you're asleep in the night does not mean that you're actually creating your world. It actually has to be a match, and it kind of matches with each other. Okay? So I love that. What I dream and visualize is what I'm starting to create. But if I am dreaming in the nighttime does not mean that I'm going to wake up to that, because that's not the same. Jesus, that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. Visualizing from a meditative state is what starts creating the reality. But if you're asleep in the nighttime, it doesn't mean you're going to wake up in a new world, right? Two different kinds of dreams. Okay, guys. We're going to keep that there for a little while. And until next time, peace and love, guys. Bye-bye.